So NBA players around the league aren't too happy right now. Once again, of course, DeMar DeRozan was just traded from the Toronto Raptors to the San Antonio Spurs in exchange for Kawhi Leonard, the big blockbuster deal of the summer, and a move that no one really saw coming since DeRozan had been the face of the Raptors franchise for the past 4 to 5 seasons. And like I said, NBA players around the league aren't exactly what I would call happy about this. And they're using this opportunity to once again preach on the biggest double standard in the NBA. Yo, what is up guys? It's me, Zachary, and we gotta talk about what these players have been saying about the DeMar DeRozan trade. And we're gonna get right into that, but first, I do have to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Yobwear NBA Clothing. Show your support for your favorite player by shopping at yobwear.com. They have a selection of some of the game's very best players, and for a limited time, you can get an additional 10% off any of the LeBron James apparel by simply using the promo code LeBron James at checkout. You can also learn more by visiting the link in the description box below. Anyways, like I was saying, a handful of players took to Twitter after the DeMar DeRozan trade to kind of voice their opinion. And most of them were essentially calling it a snake move by the Toronto Raptors to trade DeRozan the way they did, with Lou Williams responding to Adrian Wojnarowski's tweet by saying, "Nah, they ain't snake my man like that," and later replying to a fan who asked him for his opinion on the trade by saying, "I'm hurt, bro. I'm hurt. My dog gave that city and organization his heart and soul. He was loyal to the soil and got stabbed in the back." And then you had Damian Lillard tweeting out, "Shaking my head, cold game." And his Cantor, mad respect for DeMar DeRozan, who gave his heart to a franchise, one of the most loyal players I know, giving you away for nothing, kind of implying that Kawhi is about to leave the Raptors after this season no matter what, with that whole gave you away for nothing part. Isaiah Thomas, a player who is all too familiar with what DeRozan must be going through right now, saying, "Just learn from my story. Loyalty is just a word in this game." Blake Griffin tweeting out a picture of himself drinking tea since he too knows the feeling of being traded by the organization he was loyal to. And then former teammates of DeMar DeRozan also showed support, with Terrence Ross saying, "Dear fans of Toronto, it's time you guys built a statue of DeMar DeRozan. Regardless of what happens, he deserves it." And lastly, Damari Carroll saying, "No matter what, when I think of Toronto Raptors basketball, I think of DeMar DeRozan. He deserves a statue." And the main reason players are so upset is because it was reported a couple of days ago that the Raptors told DeMar DeRozan that they weren't going to trade him, only to turn around and trade him 48 hours later. And this is the entire argument that players have been trying to make for years, right? The argument of, why should we be loyal to these organizations when they're not loyal to us? We show our loyalty to them by staying with them, by dedicating our game to them for years upon years upon years. And for what? To be traded in the blink of an eye at the drop of a dime. And on top of all of that, when we leave an organization in free agency or ask for a trade, we're considered the bad guys. But when they do it, it's okay because it's just a business. Like I said, the same double standard that's been talked about for years. And look, I think I know the reason why, especially us as fans, hold these players to this double standard. And this is just going to be me being completely honest and open about how my mind works and about how I would feel if I were to experience this. And I'm a Pistons fan, so let's use Andre Drummond as the example here. If the Pistons were to trade Drummond away, I wouldn't be as mad at them as I would be at Drummond if he requested for a trade or went to another team in free agency. Because if we traded him away, then yeah, it sucks. And I most likely wouldn't be happy about it. But of course I wouldn't be mad at Drummond because, once again, it wasn't his choice that we traded him. But once again, when a player leaves in free agency, we as fans are less likely to support that player in his career heading forward, because it feels as if they just broke up with us. If Drummond were to go to the New York Knicks in a couple of years when he becomes a free agent, I would feel as if he just personally broke up with me because he chose to leave. And look, it's not fair. There shouldn't be that double standard, but that's just the way it is. We all gotta be real with ourselves here. I wouldn't hate Drummond if he left in free agency, nor would I consider him a snake unless he, did something like Kevin Durant or DeMarcus Cousins. Then that's a completely different story. But if he just left for a team that he wanted to play for, I'd still be hurt and a lot less attached to him in his career moving forward, since once again, it was his choice to leave. Whereas if he was traded away, I'd still support the man fully. I'd probably go out and buy a jersey of whatever team he just got traded away to, and that team will become one of my favorite teams, and I'd want to see Drummond probably win a championship with that team. Just like I'm sure Toronto Raptors fans still support DeMar DeRozan heavy. They're gonna love the Spurs now. They're gonna love DeRozan on the Spurs. They're not going to stop supporting him because, once again, he was traded away. He didn't choose to leave. Anyways, long story short, I don't think there will ever be a day in which this double standard doesn't exist. It's pretty much just human nature. But that is gonna do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Make sure that you sub to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you right back here next time. But until then, I am out of here.